Hello and welcome back to MotiveX English, the podcast where we learn English together, one interesting topic at a time. I'm your host.
And I'm your other host. We're so happy you're here with us today. In this podcast, we speak slowly, we repeat important words, and we make sure you understand. Our goal is to help you feel confident.
That's right. Before we start, remember you can find the transcript for this episode on our website. You can read along while you listen. It's a great way to learn.
Today, we are going on a little trip, a virtual trip. We are going to talk about the United Kingdom.
Yes, the United Kingdom. Maybe you know it as the UK. We will talk about the places, the culture, the food, and yes, the weather. We're from the UK, so we can tell you all about it.
But don't worry, we will explain everything step by step. We will use simple words, and we will repeat important words many times. Okay, are you ready?
I'm ready. Let's begin.
So, first question, what is the United Kingdom? It can be a little confusing.
It can be confusing, yes. Let's make it simple. The United Kingdom is a country. It is a country in Europe, but it is not on the mainland of Europe. It is on a group of islands. An island is land with water all around it.
The biggest island is called Great Britain, so sometimes people say Britain for the UK. The full official name is the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. That's long, so we say the UK.
Now, here is an important part. The UK is made up of 4 smaller countries, 4 countries in one country. They are England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland.
I am from England, and where are you from?
I'm from Scotland, so I am Scottish. My co-host is English, but we are both British. We are from the United Kingdom.
Exactly. So if you go to England, you see the flag of England. It is a red cross on a white background. It is called the St. George's Cross.
And in Scotland, the flag is blue with a white diagonal cross. It is called the St. Andrew's Cross. In Wales, they have a red dragon on their flag, and in Northern Ireland, they have a different flag too.
But the flag of the whole United Kingdom, the British flag, is called the Union Jack. It is a mix of the flags of England, Scotland, and Northern Ireland. It is red, white, and blue. Very famous.
So, repeat after us, learners. The 4 countries of the UK are England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. Good.
Now, let's talk about cities. The capital city of the UK is London. London is in England. It is a very, very big city. It is famous all over the world.
What can you see in London? So many things.
Oh, yes. First, you can see Big Ben. But a small correction, Big Ben is actually the name of the big bell inside the clock tower. The tower is now called the Elizabeth Tower, but everyone says Big Ben for the whole clock. It is very tall and very old.
Then there's the River Thames. Thames is pronounced Thames. It is the big river that goes through London. You can take a boat on the River Thames.
Near Big Ben, you can see the Houses of Parliament. This is where the government works. And you can see Buckingham Palace. This is where the king lives.
The king, yes. The UK has a monarchy. That means we have a king or a queen. Right now we have King Charles III. The royal family lives in palaces like Buckingham Palace. At Buckingham Palace there is a famous ceremony called the changing of the guard. Soldiers in red uniforms and big black hats change shifts. It is very popular with tourists.
London also has famous bridges. Tower Bridge is the most famous. It is a big bridge with 2 towers. Sometimes the middle part of the bridge goes up for big ships. It is not London Bridge. That is a different, simpler bridge.
And museums. London has many amazing museums, and the best part is they are free. The British Museum has things from all over the world. The Natural History Museum has huge dinosaur skeletons. You can spend all day there.
Let's talk about transport. London has the underground train system. It is called the Tube. The logo is a red circle with a blue line. The tube is very old and very big. It can be very busy in the morning. People say, mind the gap. This means be careful of the space between the train and the platform.
And the famous red buses, the double-decker buses. You can sit on the top floor and see the city. It's a great way to see London.
Okay, we have to talk about the weather. People always talk about British weather. Why?
Because it changes every 5 minutes. Seriously. The weather in the UK is very changeable. In the morning, it can be sunny. Then it rains. Then it is sunny again, all in 1 hour.
The UK is not very hot and not very cold. The summer is mild, maybe 20 to 25 degrees Celsius. The winter is cool and wet. It might be 0 to 10 degrees. It doesn't snow a lot in most places, except in Scotland in the mountains. But it rains. It rains quite a lot. Not always heavy rain, but often drizzle. Drizzle is very light rain. So always carry an umbrella, or a brolly, as some people say. Because of this, British people love to talk about the weather. It is a very common conversation starter. If you don't know what to say, just say, "Nice day, isn't it?" Or "A bit rainy today." Yes, talking about the weather is a national hobby. So, learners, your new phrases are, "It's drizzling," "What a lovely day," "It's a bit chilly," and "Typical British weather." Perfect. Now you sound like a local. Now, an important topic, food. British food has a bad reputation sometimes, but it is actually very good and comforting. Let's start with the most important meal of the day, breakfast. The full English breakfast is famous. It is a big plate with fried eggs, bacon, sausages, baked beans, grilled tomatoes, mushrooms, and toast. Sometimes it has black pudding, which is a type of sausage made with blood. It sounds strange, but it's tasty. In Scotland, you might have a tatty scone with your breakfast. For lunch, many people have a sandwich, or a meal deal from a supermarket, a sandwich, a snack, and a drink. But a classic lunch is ploughman's lunch. It is bread, cheese, pickles, and salad. Simple and good. But let's talk about dinner, or as some people call it, tea. Classic British dinners. First, fish and chips. This is probably the most famous British food. It is white fish covered in batter and fried with big, thick chips. We call fries chips in the UK. You eat it with salt and vinegar. You can buy it from a chippy, a fish and chip shop. You wrap it in paper and eat it with your fingers. Delicious. Then there is Sunday roast. This is a traditional meal on Sundays. You have roast meat, maybe chicken, beef, or lamb, with roast potatoes, vegetables, Yorkshire pudding, and gravy. Gravy is a hot brown sauce made from meat juices. Families eat this together. Pies. We love pies. Steak and kidney pie, chicken and mushroom pie, meat inside a pastry case. And from Scotland, we have haggis. Haggis is sheep's heart, liver, and lungs mixed with oatmeal and spices, cooked inside a sheep's stomach. Wait, don't stop listening. It sounds scary, but it tastes really good, like a spicy, herby sausage. We eat it with neeps and tatties, mashed turnips, and mashed potatoes. For dessert, we have sticky toffee pudding, a warm, sweet, moist cake with toffee sauce, and scones with clotted cream and jam. This is part of a cream tea. Clotted cream is a very thick, sweet cream. You put cream and jam on a scone. In England, we argue about which goes first, the cream or the jam. It's a serious argument. And we must talk about drinks. British people drink a lot of tea. Black tea with milk. We say a cuppa. Would you like a cuppa? Is a very common question in someone's house. We also love beer, especially ale, a type of beer that is not too cold. And in pubs, you can order a pint of beer. Ah, the pub. The public house is the center of social life in many towns. It is a place to drink, eat, and talk with friends. Pubs are usually old, with wooden furniture and a friendly atmosphere. So, what are British people like? What are our customs? British people are often described as reserved. This means we are not always very loud or open with strangers immediately. We like our personal space. We queue. Queuing is very, very important in the UK. Yes, a queue is a line of people waiting for something, at a bus stop, in a shop, everywhere. You must wait in the queue. You must not jump the queue. This means go in front of other people. This is very rude in Britain. Queuing is polite. We also say sorry a lot. If someone bumps into you, you might both say sorry. Sorry is used for excuse me or pardon me. It doesn't always mean you did something wrong. Another important word is please and thank you. Always say please when you ask for something. Can I have a tea, please? Always say thank you or cheers when you get something. British humor is also famous. It is often dry and sarcastic. Sarcasm means you say the opposite of what you mean as a joke. It can be about yourself, self-deprecating humor. It can be difficult to understand at first, but don't worry. And we love TV. British television is famous for dramas, nature documentaries, and comedies. Shows like Doctor Who, Sherlock, The Great British Bake Off, which is a baking competition, are very popular. And sports. Football or soccer is the most popular sport. The Premier League is famous worldwide. We also have rugby and cricket. Cricket is a slow, complicated game that can last for days. It is a very British sport.
In Scotland, we have traditional things like the Highland Games. These are big events with sports like tossing the caber, throwing a big, heavy wooden pole. And we have bagpipes, a musical instrument that is very loud.
And in Wales, they have amazing choirs, people singing together beautifully. And the Welsh language is very old and is spoken by many people there. London is great, but there is so much more to see in the UK.
Yes, in England, you can visit the university cities of Oxford and Cambridge. They are very beautiful and old. You can see the universities where many famous people studied.
You can go to the countryside. The Cotswolds is an area with pretty small villages made of yellow stone. The Lake District is a national park with beautiful lakes and mountains. It is perfect for walking.
In Scotland, you must visit Edinburgh, the capital. It has a huge old castle on a volcano. In August, they have the Edinburgh Festival, the biggest arts festival in the world. The city is full of theatre, comedy and music.
And then there is the Scottish Highlands. Mountains, lakes, we call them lochs, like Loch Ness. Do you know the story of the Loch Ness Monster, a mysterious creature that some people think lives in the lake? Her nickname is Nessie. People visit to try and see her.
In Wales, there are incredible castles. Conway Castle, Carnarvon Castle, big medieval stone castles on hills, and Snowdonia National Park with the highest mountain in Wales. You can climb it or take a little train to the top.
In Northern Ireland, you can see the Giant's Causeway. It is an area of thousands of stone columns, all with 6 sides by the sea. It looks like a path for a giant. The story says a giant built it to walk to Scotland.
So, the UK might be small on the map, but it is full of different landscapes, histories and cultures, from the busy streets of London to the quiet mountains of Scotland.
If you visit the UK, here are some tips. First, money. We use pounds sterling. The symbol is pound. We have notes and coins. Coins can be confusing because we have many shapes and sizes. £1 and £2 are coins. Notes are £5, £10, £20.
Second, transport. Trains connect the big cities, but they can be expensive. Buses are cheaper. In London, get an Oyster card or use your contactless bank card to travel on the tube and buses.
Third, plugs. Our electrical plugs are different. They have 3 rectangular pins. You will need an adapter for your laptop or phone charger.
Fourth, driving. In the UK, we drive on the left side of the road. The steering wheel is on the right side of the car. This can be strange if you are from a country that drives on the right.
And finally, just be polite. Smile and don't worry about making mistakes with English. People will appreciate that you are trying.
Let's tell a little story. This will put everything together. Imagine a visitor, Maria, comes to the UK for a weekend.
Maria arrives in London on Friday. She takes the tube from the airport to her hotel. She says, "Excuse me," and "Thank you" to the tube worker. She checks into her hotel and then goes for a walk.
She sees Big Ben and Buckingham Palace. It starts to drizzle, so she buys a small umbrella from a street vendor. She goes to a pub for dinner. She orders fish and chips and a pint of lemonade. The people at the next table talk about the weather and football.
The next day, she takes a train to Oxford. She visits the beautiful old university buildings. She has a cream tea in a little cafe, a scone with clotted cream and jam, and a pot of tea. She says, "This is delicious."
On Sunday, she takes a train to Edinburgh in Scotland. She visits the castle. She tries haggis, meeps and tatties in a restaurant. She loves it. She buys a small souvenir, a tartan scarf. Tartan is the checkered pattern on Scottish kilts.
On Monday morning, before her flight, she goes shopping. She buys some English tea and shortbread biscuits to take home to her family. She says cheers to the shop assistant.
She had a wonderful time. She saw history, ate interesting food, experienced different weather, and practiced her English. She can't wait to come back and visit Wales and Northern Ireland next time.
So that was our introduction to the United Kingdom. We talked about a lot: the 4 countries, London, weather, food, culture, places to visit, and tips.
Remember, learning about a country's culture is a great way to learn a language. Now you know many new words: drizzle, queue, cuppa, pub, chips, castle, and many more.
We hope you enjoyed this virtual trip. Let us know what you found most interesting. You can send us a message on our website or on social media.
And tell us, what do you want to hear about next time? Maybe another country or a different topic. Let us know.
Before we go, let's repeat some key words together. Listen and repeat.
United Kingdom,
England,
Scotland,
weather,
fish and chips,
please and thank you.
queue.
Very good.
Excellent. Thank you so much for learning with us today. You are doing a great job.
Keep practicing, keep listening, and remember, every word you learn is a step forward. From all of us at Motive X English.